Today we're going to take a look at some grips, some G10 grips from LOK grips that fit my Beretta 84F. What's up, crew? Welcome back to the range, and a reminder as always that we're dealing with birds and traffic and other noises, so bear with us. That said, let's move on. Today we're going to talk a little bit about my Beretta 84F, and in particular the grips. Now, LOK Grips was kind enough to send me a set of their G10 style grips for this Beretta 84F, and I was excited to try those out, and I'll tell you why. The stock grips on this Beretta 84F, they leave a little bit something to be desired as far as them being grippy, if that's a word. They're smooth on the outer edges, not a lot of texture in the center. They're made out of a polymer or plastic. And one thing I noticed with this Beretta 84F from day one is that for a 380 ACP pistol, especially with the type of weight you're dealing with on this 84F all metal frame, it's a little bit snappy, and it wants to kind of rock in your hand. And back here at the beaver tail, I don't want to say it beats you up, but it'll definitely start leaving a red mark. So what I'm curious about checking today is how those more heavily textured G10 LOK grips could potentially help with being able to get a better grip to keep this little pistol from rocking quite so much in my hands. I've got a magazine loaded up here. Let's get our ears on and fire a few rounds. Hopefully get a little bit of a close-up on this thing so that maybe we'll be able to determine in the video, like I said, that rock of this pistol in my grip. Now you may have noticed a little bit of audio cut out there. It's because my microphone, a lot of times it will not pick up a muzzle report well when it's that close to the microphone. So yeah, we're going to take this to the bench now. Going to install the G10 grips from LOK grips, come back and run that same series of shots in a close-up fashion, and I'll be able to tell, hopefully, if there's a difference or not. If I can. Really simple process. This does not modify the firearm in any significant way. I'm going to remove the stock grips here. Pretty much that simple. Then we're going to place the new grip on there. Again, you want to use these O-rings. I'm going to put the stock screws back in here. Tighten everything back up. Now with those O-rings, you just want to snug everything up. Definitely don't want to over tighten. And for the opposite side here, we're just going to repeat the process. Before we move on, taking a look at the LOK grips, I want to throw a quick question out there. Do any of you guys watching use G10 style grips? If so, let me know what you think about those in the comments below. So I've got another magazine loaded up here, and I have the G10 grips from LOK grips installed. Let's run through the same little scenario, fire a few rounds down range. Already, to me, the grip feels a little bit better. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't rock as much in my hands with the LOK grips installed. Now what's crazy is the groups on the targets down there were improved. The recoil actually did feel better. Didn't feel near as much of that beaver tail all coming back on that web in between my thumb and index finger. But yeah, let's go take a look at those targets because that's interesting. So here's our targets. As you can see, the shots on the left were taken with the stock grips on this Beretta 84F. The target on the right, 6 shots with the LOK grip. So I think that the extra texture of the grip is improving my overall form and everything with my grip, and actually creating a situation to where I'm able to group much better with this little Beretta 84F. And better accuracy is a good thing because I've been doing some T&E with this Beretta 84F on a holster from Craft Holsters and a belt from Star Leather USA. Before you click off this video today, remember to thumbs up if you don't mind. If you do, go ahead and thumbs down. Either way, it's engagement for us on the channel. Once again, a big shout out and thanks to LOK Grips for sending us the grips for our Beretta 84F. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Till next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.